guys, and welcome to Fred's Fiddle Academy. We're going to be learning a new tune today. It's called The Gathering and it's by Gordon Duncan. We're going to be going through this 32 bar tune about a bar at a time, sometimes two, and then we're going to be going back and piecing it all together. If you feel like you need more time on some of the parts of this tune, I've uploaded the sheet music at www.fredsfiddleacademy.com. I've also uploaded an audio-only recording of me playing the tune from start to finish at a steady pace, so you can play along with that if you don't read music. On that note, I have tried to make this tutorial suitable for both people who don't read music and people who do. So just take from this what you can. If you don't understand something because you don't read music, then don't worry too much about it. I've tried to make it accessible for you guys too. Alright, this tune is in the key of D, which means that we're sharpening the F and the C. For those of you who don't read music, that means that the middle finger is far away from the index finger on the G, D and A strings, but close up on the E. I'll just show you what I mean ever so quickly. So if we're down on the G string, it's going to be like that, D string like that, A string like that, E string like that. There we go. You're going to have to listen to me for the rhythm. If you're more of a visual learner, have the sheet music handy, which you can find linked under the video or, like I say, at fredsfiddleacademy.com. Alright, you've already heard the tune played in full. If you want a reminder, then skip back to the start of the video. Let's have a look at the first two bars to start. First, we've got 3 open A's, followed by a slightly longer B, which is the first finger on the A string. Then whack your third finger down on the A string to complete our first bar, like this. Okay, once more. Alright, lovely. Then all on the A string, play the open A once, then your first finger once, and then your third finger twice. Just like this. Right, let's go back to the start and see if you can play along. Okay, twice more with me. Again. Okay, we've got a lead-in note to the next bar, which we're going to tack on the end here. It's just a cheeky little F sharp, which you can make by making your first finger down on the E string, like this. So all together with that lead-in note, it will sound a little bit like this. Wicked. The next bar is easy. Play the open E 4 times and then plonk your third finger down on A to make a D note. Like that. Then bring our first finger back to the E string to make another F sharp. That'll sound a little bit like this. Awesome. All together from the start, that sounds like this. The next bar goes down to the open E, then the third finger on the A string, then the first finger twice, then back up to the third finger. If that sounds like Greek to you, then just feel free to have a listen. It sounds a little something like this. So we've got E, third, first, first, third. Okay. From the start, those first 4 bars sound a little bit something like this. There we go, we're starting to get a tune, aren't we? Fantastic. We are halfway through the A section now, which is a quarter of the way through the whole tune. Let's just check that we're all on the same page here. I'm going to play those first 4 bars all together, nice and slow, a few times. I want you to play along with me. The next bar is the same as the first bar of the entire tune. We play open A for 3, then the first finger on A, then the third finger on A, just like this. Okay, sound familiar? Good. The 6th bar is also the same as the second bar of the A section. So we've got an open A, first finger on A, then twice on the third finger. and then the first finger on the E string to lead us into the next bar. So that sounds a little bit like this. So it's all sounding very familiar now. Okay, I'm going to play you all the first 6 bars now, see if you can play along with me. We've got a lovely call and response thing going on here, with the first 2 bars as the call and the next 2 as the response. We've just had our second call and we're about to start our second response. I want you to play 3 open E's, 1 open A, and then the first finger on the E string, then the open E. Incidentally, if you're having a little bit of trouble getting that nice jig rhythm, that kind of stuff, then I do have a video tutorial on jig bowing, which in my opinion is fantastic. So feel free to check that out and then come back here when you're ready. Let's try from the start of the A section with me. There we go, and the next bar is really simple. It's the last bar of the A section. Now there are actually 2 endings to this section depending on which repeat you're on. So we'll look at them both at the same time. The first time through, just play your 3rd finger on the A string for a little bit, followed by a short first finger. I'll just play that first ending here. Okay, really easy. Second time through, we're going to lead into the B section by doing the exact same thing, only this time we're going to be ending with an open E. So it'll be like this. Okay, so what we're going to do now is play the entire A section twice. First time through, we're going to be doing the first repeat. Second time through, we're going to be doing the second repeat. So that means that the first time through, we're going like this at the end. Second time through, we're going like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, ready for the B section. So we're halfway through. Let's move on. The first bar is all on the open E string. It starts on a high F sharp, so we're going to put that first finger down the E string, then take it off for an open E, put it back on for another F sharp, and then go all the way up to your 3rd finger for an A, and then back down to the open E, just like this. Okay, so you can see my fingers. So first, open first, 3rd, open. Excellent. We're going to start the next bar once again with the first finger on the E string, that's the F sharp. This time we're going to be going down to an open E, then down again to 2 Ds, which we can make by putting our 3rd finger on the A string. Okay, so that sounds a little bit like this. Okay, let's just try playing those 2 together. So from the start of the B section. The next bar starts with 4 open E's. Then put your 3rd finger on the A string. Then another F sharp, just like in the A section. Remember that? That was the 3rd bar in the A section. We've got a lot of repetition in this tune, which is nice and easy for learning stuff. Next, we're going to play an open E, a D with your 3rd finger on A, a B with your 1st finger on A for 2 notes, then back up to the open E. So let's try that from the start of that bar. Okay, from the start of the B section, all together, let's try and play that. 2, 3, 4. The next two bars of the B section are the same as the first two bars from the B section. So we've got that nice call and response in the B section as well as the A section. So we're just going to play those two bars together because you've already learnt them. They go a little bit like this. Remember them? Once more. Okay. The next two bars you will recognise from the A section. It was right at the end of the A section, and it's a bit, it just goes like this. So we've got 3 open E's, open A, F sharp, and then an E. Alright? Okay, so let's just try the B section from the start. 2, 3, 4. The repeat of the B section is similar to the A section in that we've got two different endings depending on which time through we are. The only difference is the ending in this case is 4 bars. So the first time through, we're going to be going like this. The second time through is going to sound like this. So you can see the second time through the B section, we just repeat that little ending from the A section. So you can see the second time through the B section, we just borrow that little phrase from the A section. In theory, we've just learnt the entire tune. Let's try the B section through on its own, twice with the repeats, and then we're going to try the A section on its own, twice with repeats, and then we're going to try and play the whole tune. So, here we go first with the B section. Remember, we're starting with the F sharp there. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Now we're going to try the A section with the repeats with our alternative endings. So here we go with the A section. Okay. Now, we're going to play the whole tune through with the repeats, the A and the B section. We're going to do it a little bit slower than that, so see if you can keep up. If you can't, then feel free to log on to my website, www.fredsfiddleacademy.com, where I've got a really nice and steady audio-only version of me playing this tune. So you can have a go at that. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. There we go, that's the entire tune. That was The Gathering by Gordon Duncan. I always say that you don't really know a tune until you can whistle it to yourself in a supermarket. So keep on listening to it until it sinks in that way. Thanks for watching my tutorial. I wish you the best of luck with your playing and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.